This is probably like take 5. Man, it is so hard for me to record. I don't know if I mentioned on here. Maybe I did. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was sick for the past week and I'm feeling so much better today. More so that I am confident that I will be able to make it through my 8-hour shift tomorrow. I had to call in yesterday. I only had a 4-hour shift, but I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. So I called in. So let's just say that next week's paycheck is going to be quite low because I missed 2 days of work. But that's okay. What's more important is my health and my peace, and I am okay with that. So, what up, everyone? It's your girl Audie getting at you guys with another Audie's Art Struggles podcast episode. Today is January 22nd, 2026, and we are gonna be talking about a new term that I learned for the past couple months in the crochet and knitting community. A term called WIPs, and I was like, what are WIPs? And WIPs means works in progress. So basically, works that are unfinished, either because you lost interest, or you just got bored of it, or you just plain ran out of yarn. So, yeah, let me tell you, I have about 10 WIPs that I counted before kicking on the mic. So I'm going to talk briefly about them. I don't want to spend like too much time. There's not really much to like say about them really. But yeah, let's get into these WIPs, works in progresses. I don't know. Okay, so in my bedroom last night, I didn't know what to work on, and I had like a roll of yarn that I had used for my sister-in-law's Christmas present. I made her a wrap shawl, and I only had like a little bit of the of yarn left, a ball of yarn left. And I was like, I don't know what to make with it. If I were to make like a hand warmer, I wouldn't have enough. I would only have enough for one hand warmer. And then I thought about a beanie, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to have enough for a beanie. So last night, I didn't know what to work on, so I reached for that yarn, and I started working on the brim of a beanie. And then after I work that up, just the rest of the beanie is going to be white. So I pretty much finished the brim of the beanie. So now I just have to attach it and then just work it up with white yarn, which I have quite a bit of. So I have that, and I have another, it's about the same amount of yarn, but it's like a different multi. Multis is what I call yarn that has like many different colors in one skein. And I was going to use that yarn for my sister-in-law's wrap, but I didn't like how it was working up. So I took, I had bought like 3 rolls or 3 skeins of that yarn. I ended up not liking it, so I had already started using one of the skeins, and I ended up taking 2 of the balls of skeins back to the store and got me this other one. So I had quite a bit of that skein left, and I ended up making a beanie with it, and now I'm left with quite a bit. So I think what I'm going to do is do what I did with the previous yarn, is I'm just going to work up a brim, and then the rest of it I'm just going to crochet in white. So that's 2 WIPs that I need to finish. When I was in California, I purchased 3 skeins of the brand is called I Love This Yarn, and I picked up 3 skeins of a particular multi, and I worked up one scarf that took 2 whole skeins of yarn. And I thought it was quite ridiculous, but it worked out really nice. It has a good heavy weight to it. I think I'm at the desired length that I want it, and I just need to attach that one, and then that one will be good to go. And so I need to model that on my mannequin, take photos, and post it for sale. So I'm really, really happy about that. So that's WIP number 3. And then I bought another skein of yarn from the same place. And I got that. I love this yarn brand from Hobby Lobby. So I picked up another one for another scarf that I ran out of yarn. So I picked up another one, another skein to finish that scarf. So I just have to work it up a little bit more. And then I have to work that one up and stitch them together. And that one will too be good to go. So that would be WIP number 4, right? Something like that. And let me see. WIP number 5 is these pillows that I'm working on. I have to work up the back part of the, I have to work up back panels, 2 back panels for the pillows, stitch them together and put in the pillow. And then those ones will be good to go as well. So that is WIP number 6, right? Oh my gosh, I should be writing these down. And then I worked up a very large shawl, which I think I mentioned to you guys. I got the pattern wrong. I worked up, I think it was like 14 or 17 rows of one color each, when it was supposed to be like a random number. Like the first part was supposed to be like 14 or 17 rows, and then the next one was going to be like 10. The next color was going to be like 7 or something. But I just only changed the color, not the number of rows with each color. So that one is WIP number 7. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got that right. Let's see what else. I have to finish this cardigan. I have to like sew in the ends, and I think I want to put like another border around the entire cardigan. And I think I'll be happy with it, but I need to sew in the ends and make sure that nothing's gonna come undone. And yeah, like I have to finish that. Oh, and with that wrap, the previous one I was talking about, I have to sew in the ends. So that was WIP 6 and 7. And WIP 8 is, what is WIP 8? Oh yeah, I have a beanie that I need to add. It's already posted on my website. If you guys want to go to audreyalcuenva.art, you will see it is a blush pink, white, and burgundy hat beanie. It's knitted. I'm working up the same one, but like in a bigger size. So the one that's on my website is a young adult size, and the one that I'm working on right now is like a full adult size. So it's like a little bigger. I have to work on that. And let's see what else. That was what, WIP 9 and WIP 10. Let me see. I'm looking around. I forget. Oh my gosh, watching me think of it. Oh, well, you know what? I have like beanies that I have yet to work up because I ran out of yarn, and then I repurchased yarn, so I just need to finish those ones up. But the ones that I'm going to work up, they're going to be adult sizes. The ones that I have on hand, those ones are young adult sizes. So they're a bit, they're just a little bit smaller, but I'm going to work up some adult sizes. Let's see. I think that's it. So the last thing that I want to talk about is yesterday I strolled, I took a stroll onto the Michaels website, and they had a sale. It was buy two get one free, and I fucking went crazy. I ran to my color palettes and I just started going crazy. More impulse shopping, and I don't want to say that I'm already like regretting it, but let me tell you, I was hesitant to mash the purchase now button on the site, but I mashed it. I think I got like 3 or 4 skeins for free, and I'm looking at my color palettes right now, and I'm just wondering what I'm gonna work up with them. Like, I'm thinking like cardigans, because I want to get into more like bigger projects, bigger wearables, because I have a shit ton of beanies. I thought I was gonna go crazy with scarves. I only have like 3.5 scarves. Let's see, maybe like 4.5 scarves that I've made. In the past, I've made like a shit ton of scarves. I think I still have some scarves in my closet. They're all packaged up and ready to be sold. I also have towels that are packaged up and ready to be sold as well. So I might pull those out. Excuse me. And, I really want to make like hand warmers, arm warmers, things like that. But like, I don't know, just I want to get into like bigger projects is what I'm trying to say. So I'm thinking like cardigans. I'm thinking about like mesh shoulder shrugs or wraps. Like the wraps that are like as big as the one that I was telling you guys about. I need to sew in the ends. Like, I want to make like bigger projects. But my fear is that I'm gonna like run out of yarn. But anyhow, so I'm looking at these color palettes that I bought the yarn for yesterday, and I'm excited. Like, I'm excited to be working on them, but the thing that makes me hesitant to work on these things is that they're all winter items. You know what I'm saying? And I live in Arizona, and let's see what the temperature is. Yeah, the reservation, it's like 54 degrees. So, like up north, 4 hours north from where I'm at, it's quite cold. And here where I am at is like 72. So, this is like perfect weather for us Arizonians. So, yeah, I'm not going to get much people wanting winter items here in Arizona. So, I'm hoping to maybe get some northern customers, but we'll see. But that's kind of what's making me not want to crochet anything. With the warmer materials that I use in my crochet and knitted projects. So that's what's kind of making me stall a little bit. But I don't know. I think it's just keep working up stuff, because it is where my peace comes from, and that's all I really should be worried about at the end of the day, right? So, but yeah, I I bought yarn based off of these color palettes, and I cannot wait to get started on them. And I'm kind of wondering if I should start working up like children's clothing. Yeah, like the colors that I picked out, they're so cute, and I think they will work up really nice in like little like a little sweater or something like that. But going back to wanting to make like mesh shrugs and stuff for the summer, and those ones I would make in like cotton yarn, because cotton is a lot more cooler. And I think it was bamboo yarn too that makes it cooler and not so like heavy. It's really breathable. Excuse me. And I'm thinking about working up some of those, and I think those would be like really really cute for the spring. So um and Valentine's Day is coming up, so I'm kind of thinking like Valentine's Day colors, but like most of the stuff that I got, it could be at least one color palette that I know of would make that. Oh shit, I thought about the 10th one. The 10th whip is a blanket. I think I told you guys about that. I wasn't sure if it was going to make it like a if it was going to be a lap blanket or a baby blanket. That was the 10th one. Oh shit. I just thought about that. But yeah, there's only one color palette that I think would pass as a Valentine's Day, or maybe like two of them. I'm seeing two of them here that could pass as like Valentine-y. But I don't know what I would make with it though, because again, like if I were to work up like a scarf or something, like, yeah, I just think nobody would want it, you know, because I'm working up all these projects and I don't want to just store them. Like I want to like sell them. So I'm going to try to work on my website today, and I hope you guys will be interested in purchasing. And I have so much work to do. I have like 10 whips that I need to finish, and I feel like I should finish those whips before these other skeins of yarn come in the mail. So and I got a text message this morning saying that they shipped part of my order. So, and I feel like when they come, I'm going to want to just like get into it, and then I'm going to have more whips, and that's not good. So I don't know. We'll see. But I just wanted to come on here and touch bases with you guys about my whips, and I'm going to try to knock out at least the scarves. I have one, two, I think I talked about that. Okay, like one of them was the ugly yarn that I said that was, it was ugly. You guys will see it. You guys will see it on my site. But it's the ugly yarn. The colors make no sense. Even when you work them up, it still looks ugly. But that's the yarn that I want to throw in the wash, and, you know, to get it a little soft, because it's kind of hard. Like the yarn is kind of stiff. There's that scarf, and then I have the one that took 2 skeins to work up. It is so nice. I really like it. It's a good weight. There's that one, and then I have the other one. It's like a wintry. You guys are gonna have to see it, but I have those 3 that I could try to finish today, at least, and then I can take photos and, you know, post them on my shop and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to, you know what, I have to retake some photos. So maybe I should say that I need to retake some photos. But I'm gonna make the site viewable for you guys, and I hope you guys will enjoy all what I have on my site. And that's pretty much a start. I really need to finish those scarves. And yeah, oh my gosh, that one is so horrible. It's so horrible. But I think someone will like it. Maybe how I design it, or how I display it rather, on the mannequin, to make it a little more attractive, you know. So, but thank you all so much for pressing play. Don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And you guys keep in good health. And I will talk to you guys in the next Audie's Art Struggles podcast episode. Peace.